ask Merrick Garland anything about Epstein, not once. When he was
weak sauce.
Also, I want the record to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Oh,
is Jewish. I just want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Or do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust? Really?
The committee will be in order.
Talk to Jared Wise about anti-Semitism.
The ranking member.
Woo-hoo-hoo-wee, did the fireworks fly today? This hearing that Attorney General Pam Bondi conducted in front of Congress today was over 4 or 5 hours long. I've got the best highlights for you, and I might even do a part 2 because there's so many, but I think I've got the best. Also, you got to stick around because you're not going to believe you might believe. Which member of Congress had to be woken up by a staffer caught on camera because they fell asleep. Holy macadamian nut. Oh, it's so good. I want to start with this. Attorney General Bondi, mic dropping Democrat North Carolina representative for ignoring, which all of them did, the tragic slashing of Irina Zarutska on that subway from an individual who was let out of jail not once, not 5 times, not 10 times, over 18 times.
Hopefully we'll die in prison. You should be talking about Irina Zarutska.
I have a couple of
died on a subway.
Right, and I absolutely...
You don't talk about that.
I have been talking about it and actually helping with these issues. But we're going to move back to you.
I bet we are.
Yes, of course, because you're here to testify. That's what the whole point of this endeavor is. So, of course, we're moving back to you. It is all about you. So, as we've heard, she took the fifth in response to every single question in that committee hearing. And her lawyer dangled the offer of clemency. Should Donald Trump pardon or commute her sentence? Should she be released from prison, yes or no? You said you hope she dies there, so I'm hoping the answer is no.
I already answered that question.
Good. I'm very glad. I really like this bipartisan agreement about what should happen with you.
But you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska. You don't want to talk about
I talk about her all the time,
violent crime
but I am not here to testify before Congress. You are. That is your job today. That's what you're getting paid for.
With attack.
I want you to know that your own DOJ employee, he's recently been demoted and had some other problems, advises on pardons. Do you think he will be advising Mr. Trump on any kind of clemency or pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell?
I'm not going to speculate, and you couldn't even identify properly. That's why you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska. You couldn't properly identify her relative.
I absolutely
it's embarrassing.
Have been, and her family.
See, this is what I love about Pam Bondi is she's pushing back. This is exactly what the woke media apparatus, all the corporate press, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, all of them should be doing. They invite these hypocrites on their programs to spew lies, to spew the most egregious, it's not, thank God there's independent media of the people, for the people, by the people, like me, Nick Shirley, and so many others to kind of mitigate this somewhat. But the fact that Elon bought Twitter and turned it into X, which is literally the last bastion of free speech on the internet. But you see, they go on these woke media programs and they just say whatever they want to say. They just say all these talking points that are handed down to them, probably from Soros, Obama, Holly Weirdo cult, I don't know who, Alex Soros. And there's never any pushback. None of the reporters. Trump was right about this during the campaign. You give Biden softball ice cream question. What kind of ice cream you got? And when they drill Trump, they go to the nth degree to try to find any shred of something to make him look bad. This is what I love about this, and it gets even better. There's a clip that I think deserves so much recognition because it's Jamie Ratty ratty rat Raskin who has plugs in his hair, and he just looks like the decayed, corrosive, absolute degradation that the Democrats have become. Here's Bondi calling him a washed up loser. Check this out.
You showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
No,
Your
you're going to answer
theatrics
the
are
question the way I asked it.
Chairman
How many have you
Jordan, I'm not
indicted?
going to get in the gutter with these people,
How many
but
have you-
I'm going to answer the question.
How many have you indicted?
Again, the time belongs
Reclaiming
to
my time.
the time belongs.
I think it's very
Reclaiming
interesting.
my time.
I think it's very
Reclaiming my
interesting.
time.
You can
When
reclaim
he
your
talks
time.
about they
Reclaiming my time,
indicted,
Mr.
the
Chairman.
president said they
Close the
indicted
clock.
him
Mr.
twice.
Chairman, please
They
stop the
sure
clock and
did.
stop
he
the clock and
indicted-
restore his
oh,
time.
okay, here we go with these
Committee will be in order.
theatrics.
The time
Reclaiming my
belongs to
time
the
and
gentleman
yield back
from
the
New
clock,
York.
please.
We will give you a few more seconds. We will do that. But when
Reclaiming
you ask
my-
a question,
The
the witness
question
gets to
was-
answer. You may not like the answer, but she
Right.
gets to
The
answer.
question was, how many of Epstein's...
They don't like
What?
the answer,
Reclaiming
Chairman,
my time.
because it's honest.
Reclaiming-
So he asked a
Reclaiming my
4-minute
time.
question.
Restore 45
and
seconds to
I am
Mr. Nadler,
going
please,
to
Mr. Chairman.
I mean,
answer.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch.
Reclaiming-
Not on our time. No way.
Reclaiming-
And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, oh, I
anything,
did tell you because we
washed
saw
up
what you did in the
loser
Senate.
Lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Committee will be in order.
Jordan kind of called it. They never, ever want to let them answer the way they want to answer. They just want them to answer the way that aligns with their stupid talking points. Like this grotesque abomination from my beautiful state, California, Ted Lieu, who's such a garbage. I mean, this guy has the guts of a yellow belly, despicable snake. He's got cold blood running through his veins. He doesn't give a rat's ass about anyone, and Pam Bondi destroys him. Watch.
Age girls at that party or at any party that Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein.
This is so ridiculous, and that they are trying to deflect from all the great things Donald Trump has done. There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency. He's the one that asked that those files
I'm reclaiming my time.
be
I got your
released.
answer. You said there's no
President
evidence.
Trump asked
Mr. Chairman, please
I'd like
stop
to
the clock.
reclaim my
Please
time.
stop the clock.
the legislation.
time-
This is
Time,
this
I'd like
is
to reclaim my
ridiculous.
time.
Time belongs to the gentleman from California.
Okay. If you had
Time
any
of the
decency,
gentleman-
you would resign right after this
The
hearing
time of the
concludes.
gentleman has expired.
May I respond?
Yeah, I don't know how you respond. No one can.
I did not
can
ask a
respond,
question,
but
Mr.
He
Head.
doesn't
You're
want
allowed
to talk
to.
about
I did
the
not ask a
horrific
question.
crime in California. He does not want to talk about
I did not ask a
crime
question.
in his
She
state.
can't
Madam
just
Attorney
ad lib
General.
stuff. I did not ask a question.
Committee will be in order. The gentleman has yielded back his time. I think our next witness will be more than happy to let the Attorney General.
Madam Attorney General, would you like to?
Gentleman from Alabama is recognized for 5 minutes.
You have a few minutes to respond.
Thank you, Congressman. This is what Congressman Lieu didn't want to talk about. He didn't want to talk about all the crime that is happening in his state. California refuses to honor detainees because of its dangerous sanctuary city policies. The refusal means California has released 4,561 criminal illegal aliens onto its street. The crimes of these aliens include 31 homicides, 661 assaults, 574 burglaries, 184 robberies, 1,489 dangerous drug offenses, 379 weapons offenses, and 234 sexual predator offenses. That's why they are deflecting. That's why they're trying to talk about the Epstein files. That's currently happening in his home state.
If there was just a little bit of fact checking. I mean, think of how many lives we could save. Clarity. The truth shall set you free. Okay, before I get to the moment that was caught on camera of a congressman falling asleep and one of his staffers had to go get him, I have the full footage. I have to tell you about this. Same thing applies to Medicare. There has been so much confusion about Medicare, which is why I have partnered with Chapter, who you see on your screen right here. These are the best of the best. They are honest. They're not salesmen. Their main aim is to achieve clarity. If you have any issues with Medicare, call this number right here, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Check out these testimonials right here. One viewer said this was the most honest Medicare call I've ever made. No broker fees, just good, honest information. Great share. Check out this one again by Teresa. Just got off the phone with Chapter, was able to save over $1,000 just by calling them. Thanks. This is free. And this is why I've partnered with them. So call this number, 656-218-0931, or you can go to askchapter.org/Nez. But call this number, 656-218-0931, and get the best deal possible and solve all your Medicare problems right now. Okay, check this out right here. This is the moment that a staffer had to wake up. Big shock here. Jerry Nadler during Pam Bondi's hearing. Watch.
Protect the American people and defend the rule of law above all else. While our work is never done, we have made tremendous. In 2025, we saw the lowest murder rate in 125 years.
I think that's a really good reason why we need term limits, don't you? Here's the moment that Pam Bondi called out Ratty Rat Raskin about his stock and the rest of his colleagues' unbelievable stock picks. Watch.
And none of them asked Merrick Garland over the last 4 years one word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why? Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now.
If you don't know anything about that, I mean, it has been exorbitantly documented that people like, Pelosi and Presley and Crockett and all of these, and especially mentally Ilhan Omar, their net worth has jumped 40, 50, 100 million when their salary is still government, public sector. It makes absolutely no sense at all. Speaking of Raskin unravels here as Bondi calls him out for not knowing about Chase Mulligan, who is a minor offender, I can't say the actual word, in his district. They spend all their time going after Trump when they have so many problems in their own backyard. And then come on back. I can't wait to share with you Bondi and Thomas Massie going at it. But watch this.
You even know who Chase Mulligan is? You're so obsessed with, you don't, do you?
I'm going to teach you the rules again. You're the Attorney General of the United States. We have rules here.
You're obsessed with him.
You're the Attorney General of the United States.
You're
The rules.
obsessed with Donald Trump. You have Trump derangement syndrome.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like my time restored. I'd like my time restored.
In your district. In your district, and you don't even know about it, about keeping children safe from online predators.
And then here's the moment where Pam Bondi calls out Representative Massie that he has Trump derangement syndrome. I just love this.
Respond, and then the gentleman can move to his next question.
It's my time.
Within 40 minutes, you asked me a question. Within 40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
There was one redaction out
Where
of
he's
over
listed as a
4,700,
co-conspirator.
and we invited you in.
Gentlemen.
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to get, you're a failed politician.
Gentlemen,
You need to
I
get
want
on
you to watch
these
the
matters.
video.
Mr. Chairman, please restore his time and remind the witness of the rules here.
There is no credible information.
I have to agree. I think Massie does have Trump derangement syndrome. He has been no on everything regarding the America First agenda. He didn't win the election. I don't even know if he won his own election. Trump won in a mandate. He won every single swing state. He won the popular vote, probably by a lot, especially if Kamala didn't cheat. She only won, by the way, Kamala didn't win a single state that required voter ID. That should tell you everything. And Massie's just been a no all the way around. Let me know, by the way, before we leave, what are your thoughts on Thomas Massie? Are you like him, not like him? Let me know in the comments down below. I might do another video if you want me to. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more clips from this hearing. Like I said, it's 5, 6, 7 hours long. There's even some happening right now live that are a little bit more boring than others. I think I covered the best of the best. But let me know what your thoughts are on Bondi. Do you want to see more clips? I can't wait to hear from you. Tap that thumbs up. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.